You know, it kind of feels like right now I'm giving a prostate exam to a giant centipede. Hey guys, it's me, your friendly neighborhood Pokemaniac. Not doing anything weird to the Battle Frontier, and coming back at you with another episode of Pokemon Platinum post-game. That's right, guys. In the last episode, we made our way over here to the Battle Zone at the behest of Docky, and then meeting up with the lovely Cynthia in Snow Point City. We got here and we explored ourselves the Battle Frontier. We didn't actually do any battles at this given point in time because we're not even close to being ready for it. But if you thought that this place only had the Battle Frontier to offer, you are sorely mistaken. And in this episode, we are going to move right along to Route 230. Look at it's amazing that we can go through an entire main, Pokemon playthrough and still run into environments that are completely unique. So welcome to Route 230. This little island just off of Sinnoh proper, it has more routes and things in between the areas, and we're gonna throw a repel up real quickly just so we don't run into any wild Pokemon, because why would we want to run into any Pokemon playing a Pokemon game? We've basically got our team locked down. So and as you can see, there are trainers on this route. Oh my, that is a huge Pelipper. Alright, that's even with a max repel up. As you can see, the level curve is kind of redonkulous at this point in time. I almost forgot these berries over here, by the way. We want to pick those. Ooh, Kelpsy berries. But yeah, as you can see, if you're not careful, even the wild Pokemon over here in the fight zone are going to be, or the battle zone, I should say, are going to leave you in the dust. Now, as you can see, over here to the left, we just came from the fight area. Now, there are two other areas in here. Some are more, interesting and have more things to do than others. But we will cross that bridge, that merry bridge, when we come to it, which we are attempting to do right now. Now, I know Tannenbaum's not exactly, much further along in levels than Donzalug, but, I feel like, honestly, Tannenbaum could handle water Pokemon, or flying Pokemon for that matter, a little bit better. So, let's initiate ourselves a double battle here, because single battles are for losers. Are your Pokemon growing properly? I thought she was asking me if I was growing properly. I'm like, yes, ma'am. I'm a big, strong growing boy. Alright, check out my dynamic form. Victory is assured. Alright, if there's one thing I have learned playing Pokemon all these years, is that if any NPC says that victory is assured, that almost surely means that they are going to get their butt kicked immediately. All right, and say hello to two Pokemon we haven't seen thus far, Celio and Delibird. All right, and we're going to keep it a little shady here under the mist, or under the hailstorm. We're going to smack the Celio across its big, goofy head with a wood hammer, because, why would we do anything other? We could do Crunch. I think Poison Jab is a little more poignant at Delibird. So, Celio, its pre-evolved form is Spheal, which is an intensely cuter version of the Pokemon you see before you. And Delibird, I guess, is just interrupting so that we have to talk about him. Delibird is a very unique Pokemon, and it has a signature move. Now, Delibird was introduced in Gen 2. It's not exactly a strong Pokemon by any sense of the imagination, but it's a very unique Pokemon, and it uses its signature move Present, which has a random effect. So, Present will either do, different levels of damage to the Pokemon that it is hitting, or it's got the possibility of healing it, which I would say, and look at that Gastrodon, and it had petals. Which, as far as, competitively viable Pokemon, I probably would not be using Present to present my enemy with the chance of being healed. But, overall, very cool Pokemon. Make a good mascot, if you ask me. And now we just have to deal... I salute you, young Gastrodon. You fought well. I mean, not really, but you know what I'm saying. It wasn't meant to be. We got Tannenbaum out here. You lost before you hit the field. And of course, Tannenbaum showing her quality, and also absolutely just annihilating everything in front of her. At great cost to her own health and sanity, likely. All right, and last up, Mantine. All right, now I'm pretty sure we've seen Mantines before, so look like, oh, yeah, of course we have, because it looks like it's like either trying to hold in water or it's eating too much, and you just, you caught it during dinner, and it had to battle real quickly. We may as well just give it the, give it the old 1-2, the old jab, the poison jab, as it were. My goodness. And a blizzard will take this out, no problem. Lickety-split. And it's that easy. All right, the dynamic duo, Tannenbaum and Donzalug. Now, I always kind of, picture them as kind of, sharing a maybe too grown up. Oh, that's how it is. I love that. I don't know. I always kind of picture, Tannenbaum and Donzalug, sharing a bond because they were the, the last two members to join the team. And, I mean, they joined pretty late, all things considered. So, I like to think that they kind of have that, that bond between them. But we're going to heal Tannenbaum up, as is per usual. And we're going to continue along on this route. Now, I got to tell you what, this surfing music is just so soothing. Really kind of... Oh, okay. That guy seems like he's got somewhere to be. Okay. Of course they were going to put things behind. Okay, we can't really do anything over here because we did not, in fact, bring our homie or Hubris with us. Oh, my goodness. Look at me, lost in the past. I miss homie. All right, so we're going to continue right along. We'll come back for those items later. Honestly, I can't think of anything that would be, like, super duper important up there. A trainer riding a Pokemon? I like that. Let's battle it out. All right, at least there's one swimmer who's not judging us for not, being in the water. I'm sorry, I pruned, Glenn. What do you want me to do? But he's got an Octillery, which we will take care of post-haste. My goodness, what sort of unfortunate consequences of nature accumulated in this thing. Yeah, this guys, it's a Pokemon we haven't seen thus far. Oh, and it's got Wake Up Slap. That's not good. That's gonna hurt. Oh, nice Tannenbaum. We're gonna Wood Hammer, hopefully survive this. Yeah, Poliwhirl. I got a face that you're not gonna forget. That's for sure. As his name implies, he's got the whirl on his mouth, stomach. Gen 1 Pokemon evolves from Poliwag and then evolves into Poliwrath with a Water Stone, if I'm not mistaken, and becomes a Water Fighting type Pokemon, which is very unique. Awesome! You're a real... Did you say a real deal child or just a real child? I'm a real boy! Alright, once again, we're going to heal Tannenbaum right up. Once we get the opportunity, though, we gotta we gotta go to a mart and buy more full restores. My goodness. I swear. Some days, after you record enough Pokemon, just talking to yourself, some days the English language just decides to leave you. Ow! Alright, once again, Pelipper's coming in to ruin my day. And my goodness, there's so many trainers on these routes. And why are there so many of you people here? What do you intend to accomplish? Is that everything? Is there just trainers left over here? We'll cover those guys later. Once again, there's no new, Sinnoh Pokemon that we can go over, and the, unique Pokemon that they have, or the new Pokemon, from the National Dex that they have, really not too, applicable, in the, post-game here. But we are now on Route 229, and, yes, our woes do not end, here. And, as you can see, thank you sign, spoilers, But I have a spoiler alert on the side, please. We are headed towards the resort area, which is quite a drastic difference from the fight area, as it were. But moseying along right down here, we have found ourselves at the resort area. Wow, that sign was very accurate. And, oh, listen to that music. Relax and play. I like the note, look. I like the vibe you're putting out here, but there's unfortunately not a whole ton to do. But this is also not the, worst offender of things of nothing to do in the battle zone here. So what do you have to say for yourself? I've traveled a long way to make my beloved Pokemon even more beautiful. That will make you love me even more. Giggle. Oh, okay. I suppose, you know, hey, to each their own. As you can see here, this place is very fancy. It is a resort area, and the Ribbon Syndicate, members only. All right, well, I'm not a member, but I'm going to go inside anyway, because when was the last time I let a sign tell me what to do? This isn't the Ribbon Society. They lied to me. The best trainers from all over congregate at Battle Frontier. It's not limited to Sinnoh, no. It must be a happy achievement to be able to win with your favorite Pokemon you've caught yourself. Yeah, so that could be either reference to, like, the PAL Park where you could, transfer your Pokemon, or it could also reference Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, which came out around the same time. The second-gen remakes in fourth-gen graphical style. They also had the Battle Frontier, and it was this Battle Frontier, so fancy that. All I need is to be happy is by TV. That's all I need. I learned so much just sitting here. I absorbed knowledge. I learned about a Poketch app, Marking Map, for instance. They say the Marking Map can track Pokemon that travel around. I've never met any traveling Pokemon, but I've heard about them from the TV. Man, did you get shrunk down in Willy Wonka's factory or something? I don't know. Hey, you've seen every Pokemon at Sinnoh. That is so cool. I'm going to travel with Pokemon when I get bigger. Why? I'm only 10. Why not start at 6 or 5 or however old you are? Just do it now. You'll be able to catch the Pokemon equivalent of Satan. You can just do that. This world has no rules. The only rule is to have fun. All right, so obviously that was not the Ribbon Syndicate. The Ribbon Syndicate is over here in a much fancier building, as it were. And what do you have to say for this guy's just hanging out in the pool? I kind of picture swimmers, all as like, they're just aquatic creatures and they can't actually live outside of water. So any swimmer outside of the, seas or oceans or lakes that we run into have to be in a pool of water. Nobody believes me, but something lurks in the resort area. It's the hidden ruler of the area. You have to believe me. If you believe me, whip out your... Excuse me, sir. I am 10. Oh, and go fishing. Okay, you could have phrased that better. Who knows, you may just catch the mind-blowing ruler. So that's ominous, terrifying, and might explain why he's in this pool instead of in this perfectly good pond over here. But we'll get to that in just a second. Nothing's too good for my Pokemon. Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. That's how I look at it. All right, well, I like the cut of your jib. Oh my gosh, these people may seem a little superficial, but they're doing it all for their Pokemon. So, without further ado, let's enter the Ribbon Society. Surely they will welcome the champion with open arms. Oh, I do apologize. This is an exclusive establishment open only to the select few. You might consider it a special stage for the creme de la creme. If you wish to enter, I suggest you start by collecting lots of ribbons. And they kick us out. Lady, do you know who I am? I am your friendly neighborhood Pokemaniac. All right, so that absolutely irks me to my core. So even the Pokemon champion cannot get into this exclusive society. Now, what is this exclusive society about? As she said, maybe if you collect a couple of ribbons, you'll be able to get initiated into this club. So, basically, what ribbons are, we actually have some, believe it or not. If we look at some of our Pokemon, now, ribbons are given to Pokemon. If you go all the way back here, there is a ribbon tab. Now, we have one ribbon. That is the Pokemon Champion ribbon. So, if you get through the Elite Four and beat Cynthia with your team, this ribbon will be given to your Pokemon. Now, there are ribbons all over the place in both Diamond and Pearl and Platinum. You can just collect them as you go. Completing certain things, such as, beating the Elite Four with a team, or your Pokemon entering and winning contests. That'll get you another ribbon that they are given. Also, you can do other things kind of randomly throughout the world to get your Pokemon some ribbons. Do we have anyone who has... No, we don't. So if you recall back on Route 213, the beach in between Pastoria and Lake Valor, where, the weird guy who likes to look at the feet of Pokemon lives. Yeah, he will actually give your Pokemon the footprint ribbon if your Pokemon has reached max happiness, which we could definitely take at least Sucka over there. He's reached peak happiness, Zen-like state, because he had to evolve. He had to be happy to evolve. And then also something else too, just other events. If you go to, if you remember in Sunny Shore City, Julia, that lady who was lamenting that her husband's been out at sea for an awful long time, and how she would really, really like some company. If you go back and tell her, your stories of your adventures, she will also give your Pokemon ribbons as well. So there's a bunch of different ways. That's only a few. You can, collect a bunch of ribbons. If you get 10 ribbons on one Pokemon, where maybe it's just 10 different ribbons, they will induct you into this ribbon society. And basically, all that's really here. It's kind of nice. It does have like you can buy other ribbons. And then there's like a spa in there that you can give your Pokemon like massages and stuff to increase their happiness, which could be really good, depending on, if you need to, raise your Pokemon's happiness, if you're like breeding a team for the Battle Frontier. But that's really all it offers. Ribbons aren't exactly like necessary for anything, so. But moving right along, we're gonna hop over here. We're gonna stay out of that water. We're gonna try to spend the least amount of time on that water as we possibly can, because of that swimmer's warning. Oh, how I long to become a member of this Ribbon Syndicate. My dearest Pokemon will be treated to dreamy experiences. All right, that's that spa I was talking about. You can dig up cool stuff in the underground. People are saying they're digging up new, different stuff. Yeah, so that's something we haven't gone over. So that guy makes a pretty poignant point, as it were. So now that we are in a entirely different area, there are some sealed off sections from the underground that we couldn't get to before. And you can get there. After you get the National Dex, you can dig up more items. I guess they're items in their current form. You can dig up new fossils, so like Aerodactyl, Kabuto, and Ammonite. All hail Lord Helix. Wherever you are in the world, whoever it is in the world, everybody knows Pokemon. That's absolutely fantastic. I mean, she's really not too far off from the real world at this point in time, actually. It's actually amazing how crazy big the Pokemon name and Pokemon brand is. A somewhat impressive villa. Wow, buddy. Honestly, if I owned a villa, I would change the sign. So let's go see what this guy has to say. Psst, hey, traveler. Yes, you. I want you to have this villa. Whoa, look, buddy. I'm not in like the market for real estate or anything. Oh, wait. No. It's not what you're thinking. This is no scam, see? In fact, you'll be doing me a favor. Is this some sort of timeshare? Bro, I don't even want to be... I don't care how many other people are there. I don't care what the price is. I don't want this stupid villa. See, I was given this villa, but to be honest, I don't need it either. Oh my gosh, what? Actually, probably that's, I was going to make a judgment on him, be like, oh wow, Mr. Rich and Fancy over here doesn't even need a villa. But honestly, this happens a lot with like, giveaways and stuff, like with cars and things. He just might have been gifted this thing and he just can't afford the taxes on it. So don't say a word, just nod and this villa is yours. All right, well... This does seem shady as all get out. He hasn't even, said that I had to pay for anything. He just wants to give it to me. Normally, children, I would be opposed to this, but, you know what? It's free real estate. Woo, that's a load off my mind. The original owner was from Hoenn, see? The owner collected up all the rare stones of Sinnoh and went back. All of them? That has to have some detrimental, impacts on both the environment and the economy of Sinnoh. He collected all the rare stones. I somehow got saddled with this place as if it was some gift. There's no figure what rich folks will think of next. Still, I thank you for helping out. Come with me, will you? No, okay, whoa, buddy, I'm not following you in here, all right? None too shabby. You have to agree. Step inside for a look-see. Hashtag bars. All right, and no, don't follow the creepy guy who's offering you free stuff and Is it just me, or is it a little echoey in here? The original owner's furniture is gone. I didn't buy any. So, yeah, I know it's barren. Still not bad, eh? But anyway, I feel kind of bad just imposing a place on you for nothing. I'll tell you what. Order a table from this order form. That'll do as my thanks. Okay. So we click A, and, whoa, my goodness. Man, you thought Amazon getting packages here in 2 days was impressive? This guy, it teleported here. Instantly. Thank you for waiting. I'm delivering your order. We hope you'll keep ordering quality furnishings from us. And Easy come, easy go. The furniture place's service is great. They're real eager for business. Look, they left another order form on the table they delivered. Anyway, I'm finally rid of this villa thanks to you. Now I can go back to travel like I always wanted. Yeah, enjoy property taxes, sucker. And what? Bro! Do you know how to not actually? He really doesn't. I mean, this has been proven time and time since the beginning of the game. And then remember when Mom said that he kind of burst in and said to come to Snow Point City? Yeah, that's Docky. And that I'm having a bit of an existential crisis here, guys. We don't either. We just walk into random people's houses all the time. Every Pokemon game, we just go in, no knocking, nothing. We just pop. Docky's just being normal. Oh my gosh, it's weird being on this side of things. Hey Jake, you got yourself a villa now? Woohoo! That's wicked awesome. You must be rich. Give me something. What? Okay, hang on, bud. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'll tell everybody you got a villa. Why on earth would you do that? Also, can I have a villa? I'm 10. And also now, I guess Docky realizes that he can actually find me ridiculous amounts of money if I'm late somewhere. Okay, and then he slowly, at least he respectfully walks out here because there's no running in my house. We here honor the traditions of 3rd gen and prior. There's no running in the house. Okay, yeah, I'm messing with you. But yeah, so as that guy said, after he so graciously offered us a table, which I suppose I could sleep on if I was really desperate enough. It's more than what we've had in the past, traveling around Sinnoh, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, that guy said that the furniture place was super eager to deliver, and here's why. So, we've got a hefty sum from all of our winnings. This is the grand accumulation of our net worth from being, the champion of the Sinnoh region. Look at these prices! I can't even afford a bed. Or a TV for that matter. A rack. I don't even know what that is. But yeah, so no wonder the furniture place is so eager to deliver. I mean, my goodness, look at these prices. All right, yeah, guys. So basically, this is... I would compare it to like your secret base in the underground, but it's not as customizable. Basically, all that... you do is you can just purchase these items. The furniture place will deliver them, and there's really there are preset places for everything. Just so you know, so you really can't customize your villa as much as you would like, unfortunately. And I think all things considered, I don't want to completely bankrupt myself, but I think a small sofa should be okay. It's only the majority of my net. Why would you put it there? Sensei? Wow, Jake, this sofa is so sumptuous. There's that word again. I gotta remember that one. Would you like to stay in my villa? You may sleep on this sofa. It's very sumptuous. I think we have similar tastes, Jake. Well, Sensei. Behave. Are you just chilling here? Is that you're just here now? Okay. No, please make yourself at home, I suppose. I'm envious of you having your own place. I know! I'm 10! I have to share my bedroom with my little sister, and she hates you, too. If you recall, she wanted us to beat Dawn when it comes to Pokemon collecting, so... yeah, so I guess, yeah, people will just kind of stop by. Fellas, come over here. Guys, this is the first time I've had a girl over, so, I don't know what to do. I'm a little nervous. May I offer you some tap water? I'm sorry, Sensei. We don't even have tap water. Okay. But yeah, so now that you own real estate, that is almost everything we can do here in the resort area. And also, very conveniently, there are some berries, some doggies, as it were, outside of your villa here, which is nice. It's just a really nice, easy, berry location. And one of the few instances of lumberries in Pokemon Platinum, so that's very nice. It's a very easy spot you can come back to. You won't forget it because, it's your villa. So you plant berries here. You don't even need the berry tracker, and you can just, run back and forth, grow some berries in a convenient location you can fly to really easily. All right, and okay, so how are we all looking? Oh, we're looking pretty good, I must say. I will throw Donzalug back up front here because, guys, there is one more thing that we can do here in the resort area. Now, this has been hinted at by the terrified swimmer who will not leave the pool. There is, in fact, a beast that lives here that is so great and so intimidating, it scares the locals to this day. So, you guys remember that super rod that we got not too long ago over near the battlefront here? Yeah, the one that's like good, according to the guy who gave it to us. We're going to use it here. So, we don't do a lot of fishing, as you can see, throughout the whole series. Ooh. Oh, what? I'm more nimble than any Pokemon around here. However, if you fish here, and here only, in the resort area, there is only one Pokemon that you can run into. And that is the almighty Magikarp. Oh, and this isn't really super impressive. So this one's on level 30, yeah. If you pull out your Super Rod and fish around here, you will catch Magikarp and Magikarp only. However, the stipulation to this is that these Magikarp can be any level up to 100. That's right, guys. You can actually land a level 100 Magikarp, making Magikarp the Pokemon that has the highest level encounter rate that you can get. Why am I messing this up? In any Pokemon game ever. There's no other Pokemon that you can catch in the wild that is as high leveled as these Magikarp. So let's see if we can't, snag a big one here. Level 40. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, and obviously this is just like, some cool gimmick. You can find the level 100 Magikarp, which is hilarious. And you can catch it, and it's just a Magikarp forever, obviously, because there's no, 100's the level limit. I don't know if I've said that in this entire playthrough. But yeah, so level 100's limit. It'll be a Magikarp forever, but boy, oh boy, is that a trophy. Level 50. Okay, we're crawling our way up here. Alright, and Donzalug has no interest in this Magikarp, but this Magikarp has interest in Donzalug. So yeah, Magikarp are very fast. So, yeah, if you get up to a certain level, you're not guaranteed to run away from Magikarp, which can be very annoying because Magikarp don't really do anything, and they're not good for grinding, because even at level 100, they really don't give any good experience. We're going to fish up one more Magikarp, see if we can't, get a real big one. Maybe one on, like, level 69 or something. That would be funny. Or 100. Even 80 I would take at this point in time. But yeah, just a fun little gimmick. And the level 100 Magikarp in here is the beast that the swimmer was talking about up in the pool over here. And I can hear you guys... I can hear you guys judging me on my fishing abilities from the other side of the screen. Yeah. There we go. What now? What? What do you have to say? Huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. Magikarp surprise. 55. All right. So, fun enough. Fish yourself up a giant Magikarp. And nice, we got away. Very easily, too. And... well, with that, guys, we got all the way over here to the resort area. There's still quite a bit to go over here. Not as much as the Battle Frontier, obviously. But it's really cool. And now, we own property, real estate, and we have our own pool, which is super dope. And with that, guys, we're going to end it off right here. So, if you liked what you saw, go ahead. No, please, Sensei. Yeah, just hang around. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, like, dislike, whatever you're feeling like. And until next time, guys, Sensei, what is my tagline? I will catch you later. What she said. Running in the doors. Running here some more. Running in the doors. Running indoors. Pokemon Gen 4. Pikachu?